Welcome to Still Standing, Still Shining, where we explore stories of resilience, hope, and the profound power of a grateful heart. Imagine a vast, unforgiving desert where the sun burns relentlessly, leaving the ground cracked and devoid of any comforting shade or water. In this desolate place lived a tiny bird, suffering from isolation, severe illness, and a complete lack of food and water. Its body was weak and trembling, feathers gone, enduring pain that seemed endless, with no hope of rescue in sight. Day after day, the bird rolled in the hot sand, wondering why life was so cruel and when this misery would end. One day, a radiant angel descended from the heavens, bringing a soft light that briefly illuminated the bird's dark and lonely world. The bird asked the angel when its suffering would end, hoping for good news, but the answer was not what it expected. The angel revealed a harsh truth, stating that the bird's destiny was to suffer in this condition for another 10 long years. Hearing this, the bird felt crushed, unable to imagine surviving one more day, let alone 10 years of such intense agony. Desperate, the bird begged the angel for a solution, asking if there was any way to reduce this heavy sentence of karma.
I'm sorry,
the angel paused
but many more
and offered a
years of
specific
hardship
key,
still remain.
advising the bird to recite one powerful sentence continuously, regardless of the situation. The angel said, "You must constantly repeat, 'Thank God for everything,' no matter how much pain or hunger you feel right now." With that advice delivered, the angel ascended back to the heavens, leaving the bird alone again in the scorching desert heat. Yet the bird had a choice to make: surrender to despair or embrace this strange mantra with total faith and an open heart. It decided to try, whispering the words through cracked lips, saying, "Thank God for everything," even as the sun burned its skin. A sandstorm hit, burying the bird, yet it kept chanting, "Thank God for everything," refusing to complain about the harsh weather. Hunger gnawed at its stomach, but instead of crying, the bird looked at the dry ground and said, "Thank God for everything." Thirst became unbearable under the midday sun, yet the bird persisted, believing in the words, saying, "Thank God for everything." Slowly, something shifted inside. The physical pain remained, but the mental anguish began to dissolve, replaced by a strange sense of peace. 7 days later, the angel passed by again and was stunned to see the bird looking completely different from their last meeting.
For your truth awaits.
The bird was alive. Its feathers were growing back, and a small stream of water flowed nearby, and greenery had started sprouting. The angel was astonished, knowing the prophecy was 10 years of suffering. Yet here the bird was, thriving
I'm sorry.
after only 1 week.
But many more years of
The angel
hardship
asked
still
God
remain.
how this was possible,
Chirp, chirp,
as it was
chirp,
written
chirp.
that the bird
Why?
must suffer for 10 more long years. God replied that the bird was indeed destined for 10 years of pain, but its actions had fundamentally rewritten its destiny. By thanking me in every difficult situation, the bird dissolved the negative energy of its karma much faster than time required. When you complain, you validate the suffering. But when you give thanks, you transcend the suffering and invite divine grace in. The intense power of gratitude condensed 10 years of destined hardship into just 10 days of purification, completely healing the bird. Now the bird flies freely in a blooming oasis, proving that attitude determines altitude, and gratitude is the ultimate alchemy of life. We often complain about our burdens, unaware that complaining acts as an anchor, holding us stuck in the very pain we hate. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the shackles of fate, allowing us to find blessings even in the midst of our struggles. When you face failure or stress at work, do not despair, but say, "Thank God for everything," and watch your perspective shift. When illness strikes or relationships fail, trust in the process. Keep your heart open and continue to give thanks for the journey. Everything happens for a reason, often to teach us, to strengthen us, or to redirect us toward a much better path ahead. Positive energy attracts positive outcomes, and there is no energy more magnetic and transformative than the simple, sincere vibration of thankfulness. Start today, no matter your current situation, and see how quickly your own desert can transform into a beautiful, blooming garden. Remember the bird who changed 10 years into 10 days. And know that you too hold the power to change your life. Thank you for watching Still Standing, Still Shining. Subscribe for more stories of hope. Thank God for everything, and see you soon.